ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः। श्रद्धात्रय विभाग योगः। अर्जुन उवाच ये शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमाहो रजस्तमः। Arjuna said, O Krishna, those that worship full of faith but disregard the instructions prescribed in the scriptures or shastras, what is their condition? Do they act in sattva, rajasa or tamasa? Brief note: this question that Arjuna raises here is a continuation from the previous chapter, that is chapter 16, Shloka 24, where Krishna says that shastras or scriptures should be the authority to determine what should be done and what should not be done, and one should act according to the prescribed instructions in the scriptures or shastras. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु. Blessed Lord Sri Krishna said, there are three different kinds of faith for the human beings which is inborn in their own nature: the sattvika or pure, the rajasika or the passionate, and the tamasika or dull or dark. Now hear from me regarding this. Sattvanurupa sarvasya shraddha bhavati bharata shraddhamayoyam purushah yo yachraddhassa eva saha. O Arjuna, the faith of each person is shaped according to his inborn nature. A man is made up of his faith, and whatever his faith is, he is that person. This can be interpreted as a man's faith will show what his character is. Yajante satvika devan yaksha rakshamsi rajasaha pretan bhuta gananschanye yajante tamasa janaha. The sattvika or men of purity worship the gods or devas. The rajasikas or the passionate people worship the yakshas and the rakshasas. The others, that is the tamasika people, worship the ghosts or pretas and the hosts of bhutas or the nature spirits. Ashastravihitam ghoram tapyante ye tapo janaha dambha hankara samyuktaha kamaraga balanvitaha. Some men perform strict austerities or tapasya which are not permitted by shastras or scriptures. They are attached to hypocrisy, showing off, and ego, driven by force of lust and passion. Karshayantah sharirastham bhutagramamachetasah mam chaivantah sharirastham tan vidhyasura nishchayan. They senselessly torture all the elements in the body, and they also torture even myself who resides within the body. Know that such people are of demonical or asura nature without a doubt. Aharastvapi sarvasya trividho bhavati priyah yajnastapastatha danam tesham bhedamimam shrunu. Even the food which is dear to each is of three different kinds. There are also three different kinds of sacrifice or yajna. three different kinds of austerity or tapasya, and three different kinds of charity or dana. Listen now to the distinction between these. Ayusattva balarogya sukha priti vivardhanaha rasya snigdha sthira hrudyaha ahara satvika priyaha. Brief note: the next three shlokas refers to the three different kinds of foods that Krishna refers to in the previous shloka, that is shloka 7. The foods that increase life, purity, strength, health, joy, cheerfulness or good appetite, which are delicious, having appropriate fats or oils, stable and agreeable or pleasant, are dear to the sattvika or pure people. Katvam lalavanat tikshna ruksha vidahinaha ahara rajasasyeshtaha dukkha shokamaya pradaha. The foods that are bitter, sour, salty, excessively hot, having strong taste or smell, that is pungent, spicy, dry, and burning, are liked by the Rajasika people, and these food cause pain, discomfort, and disease. Yatayamam gatarasam puti paryushitam chayat uchchistamapi chamedhyam bhojanam tamasapriyam. The foods which are not fresh or stale, which are tasteless, putrid or spoilt, rotten, leftovers, and unclean or impure, are liked by the Tamasika people. Aphalakankshibhiryajnaha vidhidrusto yayijyate yastavyameveti manaha samadhaya sasatvikaha. Brief note: the next three shlokas refers to the three different kinds of sacrifice or yajna that Krishna refers to in shloka 7. That sacrifice or yajna which is offered by men without desire of any outcome or results, which is performed according to tradition, sacrifice which is performed as a duty with a firm faith of the need only to offer, such a sacrifice is sattvika or pure. Abhisandhayatu phalam dambharthamapi chaiva yat ijyate bharata shrestha tam yajnam vidhi rajasam. O Arjuna, the sacrifice which is offered for the sake of rewards and also for self-glorification, hypocrisy, showing off, know that to be a Rajasika yajna or sacrifice. Vidhihinam asrishtanam mantrahinam adakshinam shraddha virahitam yajnam tamasam parichakshate. The sacrifice offered which is against tradition or scriptural rules, performed without faith and without an offering of food, performed without mantras and without gifts, is regarded as tamasika. Devadvija guru prajna pujanam shauchamarjavam brahmacharya mahimsa cha shariram tapa uchyate. Brief note: the next three shlokas refers to the three different kinds of austerity or tapasya or discipline that Krishna refers to in shloka 7. Worship of gods, the twice born, guru or teachers, and the wise, purity, uprightness or straightforwardness, celibacy, and non-violence. These are called disciplines or tapasya of the body. Note: twice born or dvija usually refers to the Brahmanas and those people who have known the self or have known spiritual enlightenment. The first birth is a physical birth, and the second birth is usually realizing the self. Hence, they are called twice born. अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्यायाभ्यसनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. Speech which does not cause any distress or pain, speech which is truthful, pleasant and beneficial, and the practice of the study of the Vedas, these constitute the austerity or tapasya of speech. Manah prasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava samshuddhirityetat tapo manasamuchyate. Peace of mind or calmness of mind, gentleness, silence, self-control, purity of character or purity of nature. This is called the austerity or tapasya of the mind. Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapastatrividham naraihi aphalakankshibhir yuktaihi satvikam parichakshate. This threefold austerity or tapasya practiced by men with firm determination, with the utmost faith, without desiring the results or fruits, is called sattvika. Note: the threefold austerity or tapasya of body, speech and mind are described in detail in the last 3 shlokas. Satkaramana pujartham tapo dambhena chaiva yat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadhruvam. The austerity or tapasya which is practiced with the object of gaining respect, honor and worship, and practiced with hypocrisy for the sake of showing off, is said to be rajasika. They are unstable and temporary. Mudhagrahenatmano yat pidaya kriyate tapaha parasyotsadanartham va tattamasamudahrutam. That austerity or tapasya which is practiced with self-torture, self-harm, out of some foolish notion and ignorance, for the purpose of destroying another person, is declared to be tamasika. Datavyamiti yaddanam diyate nupakarine deshe kale cha patre cha taddanam satvikam smrutam. Brief note: the next 3 shlokas refers to the 3 different kinds of charity or dana that Krishna refers to in Shloka 7. That charity or gift or dana which is given without any expectation in return, knowing it to be a duty to give, and which is given in the right time and right place to a worthy person, that gift is known to be sattvika. Yattu pratyupakarartham phalam uddishya va punaha diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasam smrutam. And that charity or gift which is given with the expectation of receiving something in return, or given looking for a reward again, which is given reluctantly or unwillingly, is said to be Rajasika. Adeshakale yaddanam apatrebhyascha diyate asatkrutamavajñātam tattamasamudahrutam. That charity or gift or dana given to those who are unworthy in the wrong place and at the wrong time, arrogantly, without respect or with insult, such charity or dana is called tamasika. Om Tat Saditi Nirdeshaha Brahmanastrividha Smrutaha Brahmanastena Vedascha Yajñascha Vihitah Pura. Om Tat Sat. This has been said to be the triple or threefold representation of the Brahman. Since ancient times, Brahmanas used this while reciting Vedas and performing yajna or sacrifice. Tasmad Om Ityudahritya Yajna Dana Tapah Kriyaha Pravartante Vidhanoktaha Satatam Brahmavadinam. Therefore, as prescribed by the scriptures or shastras, the followers of the Brahman always begin the acts of sacrifice or yajna, charity or dana, and austerity or tapasya by uttering the sacred syllable Om. Tadityanabhisandhaya phalam yajna tapah kriyaha dana kriyascha vividhaha kriyante moksha kankshibhihi. By uttering syllable tat and without expecting any result, the acts of sacrifice or yajna and austerity or tapasya and the various acts of gift or dana are performed by the seekers of liberation. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha saditye tat prayujyate prashaste karmani tatha sachabda parthayujyate. The word sat is used in the sense of reality and goodness, and so also, O Arjuna, the word sat is also used in the performance of an auspicious act. Yajñe tapasi dane cha sthiti saditi chochyate karma chaiva tadarthiyam sadityeva bhidhiyate. Firm determination or steadfastness in sacrifice, austerity and gift is also called sat, and any action performed for the sake of the Supreme Lord is also called sat. Ashraddhaya hutam dattam tapastaptam krutam chayat asadityuchyate partha nacha tat pretyano iha. O Arjuna, whatever sacrifice or yajna, charity or dana, austerity or tapasya is performed without faith is called asat. It is of no use in this life or in the next. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yoga Nama Saptadashodhyayaha.